Welcome to the Amber Shows. As I learn things and research and read about things, or I get comments about things, I like to share them with you. And I'm not asking you to believe what I say. You can, of course, always Google anything. Google, don't let anybody let you think that when you Google something, it's not necessarily true. That's like somebody telling you when you go to the library and you read the books there and you get your research there, it's not true. Google is an online library. So you can find all types of information and truths through Google. Everyone has their own opinions about different things, and so do I. I welcome your comments. But as I learn things, I try to pass it on to people who recognize common sense. And I just want people to do better for their, if not only for themselves, for their next generation. So when I tell you about you should have a plant-based life, when I tell you to stop eating beef, stop eating pork, stop eating processed food, stop drinking cow milk, these are truths, and these are things that can be researched to find out they are not good for you. Many people I've noticed also, because I try and just let people know what and how you should live your life if you want to live a long life. If you don't want to go by what I say and even have researched it and know what I'm saying is truth, then at least tell other people. Don't hold on to real knowledge, and try so that we can at least have our next generation of people in our villages and our family members healthier. It's funny because I had a conversation yesterday with a great friend of mine who says she's an elderly woman and seems in good health. You know, physically she looks like she's in good health. Her mind seems like it's in good health. She's like 78 years old, and she gets around perfectly fine. She's very active. She's beautiful. And she told me she has a freezer full of steak, and that she eats at least 3 steaks a week. That's absurd. She told me that when she goes to the doctor, he says she's healthy, but in the meantime, she has knee problems, lots of aches and pains at different times, and you begin to attribute these things to age, but it has nothing to do with age. It has to do with what you are consuming. And she also told me that she feels like she's lived this long, then she's healthy. But she's not talking about the shots she needs for her knees to work and things like that. So when you say you eat things that you know you should not be eating, which is dead carcasses, dead animals, drinking animals' milk that is not for us, not getting proper vitamin D. When you go to the doctor, you make sure that you ask your doctor to give you, when he gives your blood results, he or she gets your blood results, to make sure they check your vitamin D. If you don't have the proper amount of vitamin D in your body, this creates mucus. Mucus creates cancer. It actually chases the good cells away. So you're remaining with bad cells, which turn into diseases, heart attacks, diabetes, arthritis, all kinds of things that happen to you. So when they say that your body is your temple, it really is. And it's a process to stop doing it. I stopped eating beef and pork for good just a few years ago. I would do it every now and then, saying, okay, I'm going to have a hamburger anyway, just one, because I only do it once a year or whatever. But then I started realizing, why am I doing it? And then I started thinking about the cow that I'm eating. I actually started thinking about, he had eyes, and he had a mouth, he had a family, and why am I eating him dead? Cows don't even eat meat. Cows don't eat meat. So why am I eating him? So it was a process, and then mentally I just couldn't do it anymore. I would know when I'm consuming it that it's wrong. Now milk, we should not be drinking cow's milk. That's absolutely insane. Common sense tells you that all the women who give birth have their own milk. And they actually, many of them, who not using their common sense, they're going on old adages and things that somebody taught them years and years ago to do, and the government has instilled it in them, that's what you should do, because they even give you government checks for people on welfare so that they can go buy milk and the juices that have sugar in them, and the meats, the dead carcasses. But your milk is for your child. The cow's milk is for his child. The cat's milk is for, would you drink cat milk? Their babies have to get their milk from their tits. Would you drink dog milk? Dogs have milk when they give birth. Why are you drinking the cow's milk? Why? Vitamin D comes natural. It comes from the sunshine. Many people in the on the East Coast are not getting the proper amount of sunshine because you've got your seasons that change. Those people that live in southern states and down south in Florida and other countries, they don't lack, that are hot countries, they don't lack in vitamin D. They don't lack in vitamin D because you're getting it naturally. Don't believe that the sun is killing you. The sun is what nourishes you, especially black people, because of our melanin. We have the melanin that can stand any type of heat. Don't take vitamin D pills. Those are made, they're processed. Sit out in the sun at least 15 to 20 minutes a day, wherever you are, and get your natural vitamin D. Lack of vitamin D creates mucus. Drinking milk creates mucus. Mucus equals cancer. And a lot of if you're drinking in milk and eating dairy products, the dairy products of yogurt, ice cream, cottage cheese, all these things, and regular cheese, that's milk. It came from the cow, and you will get, if you're older, prostate cancer. Prostate cancer is related to lack of vitamin D. So just research, and I know plenty of people that you can't tell this to because they're not going to listen, they don't want to believe it. And at least I just told you, I believe in at least sharing the information, whether you take it or not. And maybe one day, just like when you're talking to your kids and you tell them not to do certain things and be careful of certain things, and you give them knowledge about life, and then they still go out and go against it. But then when they get older, they begin to say, oh, I knew that. My parents taught me that, but I went against it. So it's very important that at least I tell you about what you really should not be doing, because it's a process for me. And just like I just stopped using the microwave in December. It was a process. I actually thought I could not live without the microwave, and those rays are no good for you and your food. So I just started using the oven and heating up food on top of the stove. That's it. And now I'm used to it. And even if I want to just do something real fast and put it in the microwave because I don't feel like putting it in the oven, I don't feel like waiting and all that, I can't do it. I tried. I can't backslide now that I know. Nature is your cure for all of your diseases. I'm not going to go into it a lot. Dr. Sebi gave that information to us, and many people who have followed Dr. Sebi's diets and what he tried to give us, the information he tried to give us, they're probably living healthy lives. Your diet reflects your health. You need your vitamin D. Don't forget about that. Without proper vitamin D and not eating healthy, you actually get high blood pressure because you're not drinking water, you're not eating fruits, you're not eating vegetables. I even had a lady tell me yesterday that God made the animals for us to eat. He provided that for us. And that's not true. The beginning of the world, we weren't eating dead carcasses. We were eating fruits and vegetables. The earth provides what you actually need. So you say you're healthy right now, so you'll say, well, I'm healthy right now. I go to the doctor says I'm healthy. Okay, so that's right now. So you're waiting to get sick and then start eating and living an alkaline life? That doesn't make any sense. High blood pressure, back aches, knees going out, your hips going out, your back is hurting, you're getting headaches, you're getting the flu, you're getting pneumonia, you're having heart attacks, you got diabetes. Your immune system is completely broken down. If you want something like ice cream, then get the cashew, they have cashew ice cream. They have cashew and almond milk. It's not made from a cow. They have vegetarian cheese. It might not taste like the cheese that you're used to tasting because it's been processed. So your taste buds are just, they have to be taught too. Your taste buds have to be taught as well. So I just want to give you that information and let you know that even though you think that you're healthy, there are things going on you can't see inside your body, and you don't know what you're doing to your organs. But if you're not living an alkaline, plant-based life, it will come to bite you in the end. That's all I got to say about that. I want to talk about some entertainment news. So Kevin Hunter, Wendy Williams' husband, he's still upset because she finally had the nerve to be able to leave him, and I'm so happy about that. He's filing for spousal support, so he wants, and he also wants child support for their son, who is 18 years old. So I don't know where that came from, and he also wants her to pay for his college because the boy is in college, the young man is in college. But okay, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Janelle Evans, she's married to David Eason. They have that program, a reality show called Teen 2. Her husband killed their little dog. The dog nipped at their little kid, and then the husband, David Eason, took the dog, a small French bulldog, took the dog and slammed him against a deck in the backyard, and then he shot him and killed him. So he's under investigation because clearly his wife and his child is in a danger, because the dog is not as big. He's like this big, and he did not break the skin on the little baby girl, who was like about 2 years old. And all he had to do was take the dog to a shelter or give the dog away. He shot and killed the little dog. First he slammed him to the ground. It's some crazy people nowadays, and I think it's their diet. I haven't seen yesterday's Game of Thrones yet, but I did hear that somebody on the set, production, the crew member, left a cup, a Starbucks cup, and it was in the scene, sitting on a table. So somebody's going to get fired, because we all know that there is no Starbucks during that time with Game of Thrones. They did not come in there and set up shop. So somebody's going to lose their job for that. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have their little prince. They had the baby. They had a baby boy. They have yet to name the little boy. But they said that she had a very short labor, and she's fine, and the baby's fine. Alex Trebek from Jeopardy, he was diagnosed with incurable brain cancer, and he also just won an Emmy, and so he called it a sympathy vote he wasn't being serious. He said it like as a sense of humor, and I wish him well, but at least he did get some accolade for having been on the show for like thousands and thousands of years. Okay, you guys, I just wanted to tell you about how I feel about people not doing what's best for them. And it's important that you just can't just go around just doing things anymore just to be doing them because your grandparents or your great-great-grandparents or your mother or your aunts or your uncles or your father were doing them. We weren't doing them right. And if you actually go back and look at the movie Us, when it comes to Netflix or Homebox or wherever it's going to end up at, you'll see for yourself what he was really trying, what Peele was really trying to tell us, because we are all living in a time where things are not good for you, and there are associations who are telling you they are, and they're not. So research and learn. I'm on two sides of the fence real quick, I want to say, about the vaccinations. My actual doctor, who is my friend, saw my video about vaccinations, and he gave me his professional opinion that vaccines are something that we need, that society needs. Then I have other people saying, you know, that who are not medical professionals, because my doctor actually said that there's no real research where children can get autism from the vaccines. So he has taken a hypocritical oath, the oath. You know, doctors take this oath and my doctor told me to research when I'm talking. I forgot what the oath actually is, but he has taken an oath to make sure that people are healthy, no matter their race, creed, age, or anything. He took a vow. So this is what he told me, that vaccinations are very important. And then I turn around and look at other videos of herbalists and naturalists who say, don't do the vaccine. So just do your own research on it, and make sure that you look at both sides to everything and decide for yourself what you think is good for you. Okay? All right, you guys. So have a wonderful day, and if you like my video, please share it. Also, give me a thumbs up or a comment. Have a great day.